Hello there, it is another episode of DEVC Must See. This is Janicebelen, and my topic for today is Music for Development, under the Module 18 of Development Communication 206. Role of Music in Communication. In a documentary on the stigma of HIV or AIDS in Tanzania, it was mentioned you get different reactions from society based on how you acquire HIV. The way words are shared and used to interpret meaningful thoughts increases the likelihood of messages being contextually appropriate and culturally engaging. This form of media also presents the greatest opportunity for wide dissemination. Recognizing musicians as potential opinion leaders and agents of social change can increase the effectiveness of prevention strategies. This is eminent from the legendary Elton John, who wrote The Last Song for his young friend Ryan White, a hemophiliac who contracted HIV through a blood transfusion and was subsequently expelled from middle school. White, who was diagnosed in 1984, has become a de facto poster child for the disease, showing that people of all breeds are susceptible to it. John and many other celebrities have taken up his claim. After White's death in 1990, John recorded the last song on his 1992 album, The One. The song was played in his 1993 HBO movie, and the band played on at the end of his credits. It is also difficult to express grief in such few words. An example is this meaningful performance, a tribute to the victims of the Sewol ferry sinking accident. CL of 21 had a sore throat and avoided talking all day to do this performance, and then Park Boom had lymphadenitis. There was a growth on her neck, but they still ignored her health and sang for those who could not return home, comforting those who could never see their loved ones again. They have not only physical pain, but also mental pain, as you can see that they are all very sad in the eyes. This performance is so moving that you can feel the emotions of the singers, the comfort they want the relatives to feel, and the respect given to the lost souls. I hate you for not answering. I wonder if you'll miss me sometimes too. I'm trapped in a time without you. I can't see ahead. I'm so scared. Too many days that are unfinished. It seems like they will be waiting for us. Where are you? Where? Too far away. Come back home. Can you come back home? Don't leave me at the end of the cold world, but come back to my side. Soon You'll Get Better by Taylor Swift. You'll get better soon, 'cause you have to. And I hate to make this all about me, but who am I supposed to talk to? What am I supposed to do if there's no you? This won't go back to normal, if it ever was. It's been years of hoping, and I keep saying it because I have to. I can't sing it. It's hard to just emotionally deal with that song. You'll understand what I mean in a couple of hours, she said at the One World Together at Home concert. Fans were grateful for the singer to sing it live for them, although this is a very difficult moment for her, as each word in that song have an accompanying gloomy moments of waiting for hope or miracles in real life. But she still sang it to give hope to the people who needs to hear them. Taylor did help them, And I am one of those, as this song was one of the songs I cried the way home to the hospital, where I decided to face a battle on my own. Each of those words pierced through my heart, and somehow an invisible tap was felt in my shoulder that cold night. Promoting social change. Some songs were written to impart an important reminder to the listeners and encourage them to prevent doing things that they will regret by spreading messages of hope written carefully and intricately in the lyrics of a song. Breathe by Lehigh. It's alright if you run out of breath. No one will blame you. It's okay to make mistakes sometimes, because anyone can do so. Although saying it's alright is comforting, they are just words. It is hard to know what to feel when you are lost. The singer encourages to spend some time acknowledging and understanding why the listeners feel this way, and not give up on life because everyone is susceptible to making mistakes and feeling lost and drained for some time. There may be hard things and regrets, but the sense of loss is an opportunity for growth. 8 by IU. Production and featuring SUGA of BTS. The falling lady from the sky and the dragon both freely flying alongside the singer's plane was depicted as her two friends in real life that committed suicide due to the pressure and problems brought about by the harsh side of society. She does not want to impart hatefully or question their decisions, but she was at peace while they left as if their grief on earth have vanished, and they have attained spiritual freedom. The lyrics are full of nostalgia and a little loneliness, but at the same time, they make you feel happy when your loved ones achieve their dreams. After going through so many things, her friends are free and she is happy for them. Social inequality. Psy wrote Gangnam Style with the idea of parodying the glitz, narcissism, and flashy wealth he felt from the district of Gangnam, known as the Beverly Hills of Seoul. A girl who is warm and humanly during the day. A classy girl who knows how to enjoy the freedom of a cup of coffee. A girl whose heart gets hotter when night comes. A girl with that kind of twist. I am a guy who is as warm as you during the day. A guy who one-shots his coffee before it even cools down. A guy whose heart bursts when night comes. That kind of guy. Beautiful, lovable. Yes, you. Uncle is Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Psy offers the capitalist, class-conscious soulite a subtle but haunting job of spending more money on fancy Starbucks coffee than cheap instant noodle dinners. The line, "How to enjoy the freedom of a cup of coffee," may be confusingly simple for American and European viewers, for whom drinking coffee is an ingrained and routine part of life. This is not the case in South Korea, where expensive chain cafes are a sign of a westernized lifestyle and the ability to spend $6 on a cup of coffee. The Gangnam Girl in Psy's video is a representation of women with money, or likes to pretend to have money. But where the social commentary in this song really shines is the satirical depiction of the Gangnam Man, who wears weird suits but never smiles. stares at women in outdoor yoga classes and tattoos in saunas, hangs out with the gang, who wears oversized sunglasses and black suits, whether he's trying to dance down the trash-strewn street with a gorgeous woman or watching an old man play baduk, a traditional Korean board game. He's always well-dressed and takes himself too seriously. He makes fun of the cold, chiseled look, which is typically associated with Gangnam types, from magazine models to mainstream K-pop artists. This satirical portrayal of a wealthy young man is universally humorous. Grab a brush and put a little makeup. Hide the scars to fade away the shake-up. Why did you leave the keys upon the table? Here you go, create another fable. I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide. I cry when angels deserve to die. Wake up. Alternately dreadful and soothing, the song Chop Suey by the band System of a Down reflected the shattered mirror that was America's psyche at that exact moment, the ideal soundtrack to these perplexing times. Chop Suey was System of a Down's most famous song and had over 600 million Spotify plays. Last year, the song hit 1 billion views on YouTube. When I wrote it, I didn't think Chop Suey was gonna be any different to any of our other songs, says Darren, but that was the one that pushed open the door for us. It occurred to me how we are judgmental towards people, even in death. If someone died in a car accident, you'd say, "Oh, poor thing." But if they died in a car accident while they were drunk, that would change your whole perception of how they died and judging his or her death in a different way. For some reason, that thought was weird to me. But just as I have said in the beginning, this might be, because not all communication takes place in words. As my favorite phrase in the book of Alexander Floor and Ila Virginia Onkiko, and the phrase, words are given meaning by people, the mantra of development communication practitioners. I will leave this mystical, powerful, and meaningful line from my favorite song by Tori Amos, a line which always reminds me of our prowess as communicators and how valuable and delicate words can be and should not be easily spoken without deep thinking. Silent all these years.